Hello everyone, this is Chorus Landwalker, and tonight we have an unusual episode of Star Trek Online, and specifically, please, the Delta Challenge. The brainchild of Zone 51 Alex. Thank you to Endeavor Gaming for that catchy introductory video. It really is catchy. I get a kick out of using it. That will be taking the place of my usual activities over the past several months. Actually, let me be a little more specific. Through most of the last year, I've been doing the Romulan adventure with Tellel. But thanks to some conversations with the folks over at Endeavor Gaming and Zone 51, I've chosen to engage a little bit in what they're calling the Delta Challenge, which has a number of rules and regulations, but the short version is playing the Delta recruitment as if I were a brand new player. And there are some other little restrictions, like the fact that I'm using disruptors weapons only for both ships and on ground. And a couple other handy little details. Cosmetics are good though, so, I could use uniforms, I could use ship skins. I just can't do anything that has, significance. Can't spend any dilithium yet. That comes, way down the line. More on that when the time comes. Now, because this is basically a speed challenge kind of thing, and even though I have absolutely no chance of getting anywhere with this, honestly, given how often I stream, I mean, really. But still, I thought it would be fun to mess around with for as far as I can until the winner is crowned. I did do some duty officer missions because I got myself to level 11, as you can see up in the upper left. So, exactly. Level 12, as you can see on the upper left. As you may have noticed from the title of the stream, there is a certain significance to this week. It has been, as far as I can determine, 1 year since I began streaming. Hey, Zone 51, I was just mentioning your role in crafting up the Delta Challenge, which I will be continuing this evening. It was approximately a year ago, sometime during this week period, that I actually started streaming, at least as best as I can determine. Started doing the Star Trek Online streams, and then I expanded on a Saturday stream for Star Citizen because, heck, I could. So, here we are, 1 year in, and it's been a trip. Yeah, if I have any questions, just ask. Oh, no fear on that point. If I run into any questions involving challenge, I will certainly sing out. Or I'll poke on the Discord or something like that. Since I've just gained a level thanks to my duty officers giving me enough XP, I can grab myself another skill. And I've already given myself better impulse engines because I see battle cruisers in my future. And that means painful turn rates in my future. So improved impulse expertise was always going to be high on that list. I don't really care about plasma flow. Control expertise is going to be iffy. Drain expertise, yeah, we all knew I was going to probably go tactical. And we're going to go with violence instead of defense. Hey, battle cruiser. Battle. Defense will come, but shoot things first. Okay, do I get anything from this level of level 12? Brace for impact. A skill that I almost never use, which is probably a pity because I'm pretty sure it would be a useful skill if I actually paid attention to it half the time. I generally don't do that half the time. Haven't found anyone else that's doing KDF Delta Challenge. Bah! Those Federation officers and those ramen and milk stops. They don't know what it is to be a warrior. Sorry, couldn't help that one. Trying to speak like a Klingon is a good way to hurt one's throat. Which is probably one of the reasons why I never bothered learning any Klingon outside of the obvious ones, because it always feels like you have to gargle to say half the words. I did once upon a time buy copies of the Klingon dictionaries. I just never actually did anything with them. Okay, so we're going to kind of be blowing through the content as opposed to my usual methodology of actually reading through the storyline. At some point, I'm sure that I will be making another Klingon character. Well, actually, use one of the ones I've already made, because there was a Klingon recruitment. You get to choose your partner for the final part. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to saddle anybody with me. I am not. If I get anywhere near the final part, I will be amazed. So, we are going to just burn right through, starting with Alpha, the last mission in the Warzone arc.
One of the vessels that took part in the raid on Utopia Planitia.
And it looks like we've got standard trifecta, weapons I can't use, armor I can use, engines I can use.
But then it went silent.
Stealth or armor?
We may have a new enemy to face.
I'll make that decision when I get there. Ambush is busted. Oh, well, it's a good thing then that I don't have well, then again, I could have a bridge officer with ambush. So I should be aware of that. Thank you for that little detail. How exactly is it broken? Is it not doing the damage bonuses, or is there another component that is not cooperating? Ooh, fast loading for a change. How'd that happen? It's a straight up huge damage boost.
We have arrived.
Well, you know,
system.
it's not horrible. I mean, granted, you lose the stealthy part. I'm pretty sure it was the stealthy part.
It may have crashed
but still.
Or been destroyed here in space.
Yes, let's start scanning. I'm tempted to do the little ditty that Data did to sing about scanning when he was on Star Trek Generations, if I remember. But I'm not going to inflict my singing voice on anybody. I mean, that would be right there with Vogue on poetry. Let's just not do that. So, off to the Ion Nebula. Ordinarily, I would be tempted to cloak, but I'm sure that once I begin scanning, it's going to decloak me anyway. It's still usable even without stealth. Well, you know, you really can't argue with the benefits of huge damage bonuses. I mean, the stealth would be a handy benefit, but it's the damage you can do that makes it icing on the cake.
We now have a detailed scan of the Ion Nebula.
Okay, wreckage. Oops. Oh, looks like Cayman decided to come along and join the party. Who would have thunk that an intelligence officer would come out and get his hands dirty? You wouldn't see Franklin Drake doing that. No, you got Cayman, a Klingon. Of course he's going to get his hands dirty. And don't get me started with the Romulans. Okay, truth to tell, this was all pretty much random, I'm pretty sure. I seem to recall using random chance to determine what faction I'd be using here. Oops, I think I found somebody here. Okay, weapons. Good news is none of these things are shielded, so taking them apart should not be difficult. Is that my weapons? That's my weapons. Perfect. Let's erase these guys. Hit me with tacky weaponry. Bah! Helps you out a lot more since it covers one of the weaknesses of the challenge. Damage. That's true. If you want to burn through the content, you need to be able to destroy your opponents quickly, and damage is the way to go.
For some time now.
That gives tactical a big advantage. To be fair, I often prefer doing the tactical officers. If I go through my list of characters, I tend to find more tactical than science or engineering. But that's one of the reasons why I try to randomly determine my characters for these streams. So there's a chance, 2 out of 3, that I'll be doing something other than my usual preferred.
This is Pirate Space. Please answer to no one. Leave or die.
Somewhere along the line, I might have to consider doing a stream of my what I laughingly refer to as my main characters. Something for the future, perhaps. Let's see, photon grenades, battle strategies, Overwatch, ambush. Yeah, those are some very handy tactical abilities. I always keep forgetting to recharge my Overwatch when I have that on one of my kits, but then again, for my main character, he's kind of using intelligence officer abilities a lot too, so it may not be pure damage, but they've been kind of fun. But it is not the... Oops. You have Garamba. Is that a Noskin delicacy? Or maybe they're Lethian. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, shields are failed. That's a blight. You know, they're clearly not doing that much damage because they can't do squat to recharge my shields. When you use reverse polarity, you're using a Romulan tactical character. Romulans! Ah! Of course, I say this as someone who's been doing a Romulan character for the better part of the last year, so, you know. Hypocrite? Me? No! And the game mentions that if I had to go with KDF, I would be an excellent captain.
It is possible they attacked our missing vessel as well, despite the alliance between the Nausicaans and the
Yes, let's grab the characters here. Oh, that's right. That's why I made that character crazy looking. The Romulan Delta challenge is painful. Yeah, having to deal with hostile double D cruisers with their triple plasma torpedoes with the tractor beams.
We should make our way to high ground and get an.
Oh, Cayman's actually come down to join us. That must be part of that Klingon revamp, because I sure don't remember him tagging along back the last time I was a Klingon character. Now, there's all kinds of little optional stuff, if I recall, in this mission, that I'm going to more or less ignore.
My tricorder's range has been
Scanning for energy.
There. Do you see it? Exactly.
And we're topside. We'll set up the transport enhancers so that little surprises can't keep us from getting back on board the ship.
Up some energy readings to the south. The rocks here form natural valleys.
All right, back down again. Go to the crash site. You know, I think in the past I've always gone to the right, but instead, let's go left. There's some advantages to having buffs buffing your melee damage. Yeah. And you would think that the Klingons would certainly get a benefit off of that sort of thing, since, you know, they're all about using the batlets and all that, so. Melee damage, bonuses, yeah, we can get behind that. Now, right now, my officer is using battle strategies, which is good, and I believe that's a photon grenade, yes. Only one tack at the moment. Once I start getting other officers, hopefully the tactical, I'll get the tactical stuff available and have more of that going. Ah! Creepers! Creepers! Yeah, that's a deep cut.
I saw something moving.
When slashing your enemies
Scan
is
the area
fun.
again.
Scan for motion.
This
Do I look
planet
like
is
a
playing
T-Rex?
tricks on me. There's nothing there.
I don't know, there's something over there. Now, once again, I seem to be having a character with a number of fabrication stuff between the turret and the bomb. I don't the transphasic bomb is one of those abilities that
Defeating the
I'm not a
beast that
big
killed
fan
this
of.
soldier would be a feat worthy of song.
On the other hand, this might be a situation where it works out. Why don't we have everybody else get aggro first? Then we're gonna set the bomb down. Then I'll shoot at him. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Fine. Battle Strategies is a team variant of ambush. It is. It is. It's a bonus. Bonuses are good. Specifics, for those who are unfamiliar. Removes all debuffs on use. Plus, okay, I'm rounding it up and saying 20%. 19.9 is close enough. All damage for 15 seconds, and when receiving all damage, there's a 5% chance of applying an 8-second exposed to damage order. And for those unfamiliar, expose is one of the combat mechanics that you can take advantage of. If you expose your target and then you hit him with an exploit weapon, more damage. Plus, if you kill him, you might actually vaporize him. So, you know, good times. Let's see. I think I'm probably going to have to take the long way, but let's see if I can take the short way. I can take the short way. Awesome. And there it is. Looks like another bird of prey.
Bird of prey. Recommend we.
Yes. We'll recommend you do that. Oh, odd readings.
Those might be life signs.
There's an Iconian doohickey around here.
Reactor is fouling up my trident.
That is the technical term. It's an Iconian doohickey. Look it up. It's on I'm sure it's on the Memory Alpha wiki site. Just look up doohickey. Hi, Captain.
We will ready.
Okay, now we need to find survivors, not to mention wherever the heck the Iconian doohickey is. Yes, I'm gonna feed that to death. Let's see, do I have anything that'll give me any... Well, one thing's for sure, I'm going the exact wrong way for the survivors. Wake up! Oh wait, this is a Rama. I should just shoot him.
Not.
Oops! Keepers creepers!
I'm detecting level 3.
Okay, a few more. It's nice to see that finding surviving crewmen is going to be so difficult. They're all lined up in a row. I mean, seriously, Captain. Well, then again, he does look like he's got a broken leg or something, so maybe I shouldn't complain. Then again, he's a Klingon. He should be able to walk it off.
This warrior. This warrior had many, and that's all of them. Let's go talk to Captain Kitang.
I would talk to him, but I seem to recall here. There we are. Delta, Delta, Delta.
This will help.
Yay. Okay, now we'll talk to the captain. Now that we've taken care of the Iconian technology in this particular section, we can move on.
Where?
Tend to his wounds. Even though, you know, I'm not a doctor.
I am getting power readings from...
Okay, play with the computer terminal. We have something here. Amazingly, it still works.
I have the data. It's encrypted.
Go back to the captain. and move out. Beam us out. But no, that would be too easy. Oh, the Romulan ran off. Oh, that's what you would expect from the Romulan coward. He won't get far. Run as fast as you can, Arjen. You'll just die tired. Yes, I'm shamelessly using other quotes. Whoa! Hirogen. Oh, that's going to slow me down a little bit. They must be working with the Romulan. Okay, maybe not, but... Ooh. Ouch! Boom! You know, I was expecting
Tang must have had a bomb rigged to the warp core. He knew the Hirogen would return.
I was expecting more of an explosion out of that,
Reading Klingon
actually.
life signs up ahead. More survivors from the crash, most likely. These
And there they
Hirogen
are.
have no honor.
Okay, I find these things looking here awfully suspicious.
Where are the Hirogen?
Amazingly, there's nothing happening over there. I was dead certain that was going to be some sort of mine or trap or something.
Should I see a Hirogen?
Honor to you and your house, warrior. You have my thanks.
I will not die in a cage, but as a warrior of the Empire.
Where are the Hirogen?
Hypospray,
I will make them
Dolovine,
pay for this.
Moving boost melee damage on target. Yeah, that's a science ability, as I
There's the
recall.
Romulan again. Quick, grab him.
Now, of course, it's possible that I may have that down here. No, I've got the medical stuff right now.
I submit to your will. Among my people, that would make you bound to protect me as you would an honored guest. So guard me now, if you are truly
Oh,
honorable.
choices.
Large force of Hirogen are coming this way.
Leave him for the Hirogen,
Survive without your
or take him with
assistance.
us. Well, you know, I'm sure that Cayman would like to have
It's
his
not
hands
clear
on
what
him.
he knows about Katang's mission, but we do know that he wanted us to capture him and escape from the Hirogen. The choice is yours.
You won't regret this.
Oh, please. I'm already regretting it. Oh, good. Maybe the Hirogen will kill him anyway. Honestly, I just want to see that Romulan put through a mind sifter for about
The Hirogen
5 or
won't
6
give up
hours.
the hunt easily. In that,
Follow the jungle path. Welcome to the jungle. The Tal Shiar, the most delusional enemy in the game. Well, you know, they take the villain tropes and they embrace it with both arms.
bait for their
Wounded warrior. Oh, okay, green, orange, red. Okay, so I gotta pay attention to the little details like the bombs that go off. Okay, I officially don't like these Hirogens. Yeah, everybody hates the Tal Shiar, even the Romulans.
evac site.
They're so hateable. In fact, this was probably a Tal Shiar idea, rigging the bodies with bombs. Green, orange, red. You know, it's very nice that they managed to put them in sequential order, so I just can go top down. If they actually mix them up, I might have a problem. Then again, the night is young.
I've sent the warrior to the evac site.
Yes, but we're still taking the... Oh, okay, this guy's actually going in the right direction. Free me! Free me! Well, we can. Oh, how about that? Something different. Green, orange, disarm. They mix it up a little bit there. Still top down, though.
Sent the warrior to the evac site.
And one more prisoner to save. And there he is, lying in the middle of nowhere. Green and orange. Once again, not exactly highly complex. Better watch those mines there.
I sent the warrior to the evac site.
Yeah, I did that one to myself. I got greedy for loot drops. Funny enough, the Tal Shiar even lie to themselves. Well, of course, the more secrets you know, the more dangerous you become. The Tal Shiar don't want anybody becoming dangerous except for them. And by them, they mean that individual Tal Shiar.
There you are. Let us talk of victory.
Ain't victory yet, we're still on this planet. Oh, I just walked right past him. Killed the leader, but there's a second leader. And of course he's right here. Alright. We can play that game. Excellent. I knew there had to be more here. Now how about that? The bomb actually turned out to work this time. The Tal Shiar is living on a bed of lies. Yeah. That pretty much sums it up. Not for nothing that the Tal Shiar are effectively the big bads Romulan Republic arc.
Watch for his minions.
Oh, there's a beta too. I wonder if it's an open beta or a closed beta. Yeah, I couldn't help saying that one. Oh, Alpha woke up. There's 3 alphas on here. Oh, a blue quality disruptor pistol. Something I can use. Excellent. Alright, the captain went upstairs,
It
didn't
has
he?
been a day of glory and of honor.
Yeah, we got the prisoner too. Feel free to interrogate him at your heart's content. If you want to use a number of sharp implements, I would not object. All out!
Cleared for
Of course, we've gone this far. We probably have... No, I guess we don't. Excellent. And that is the
This
Alpha
was a
mission.
Good victory. Though Catain's
We'll grab
ship
that.
was a loss.
Yeah, ground
He
equipment's
is
kind
our
of important these
everything.
days.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Let's do a little bit of arming here. First, well, we're going to give Kagan the... Well, no, he's got pretty good armor too, doesn't he? Okay, Conan is going to get the shield, the armor, and... Choices. Korgu is going to get the gun. And I can see that I'm going to have to start pitching some of my garbage here because it is beginning to fill up my inventory slots a little faster than expected. Who knew? Well, I can get rid of this because the blank quality things are literally useless. But everybody else is pretty much where I want them to be. Let's see, can I free up some of my... Give Kagan the pancakes. Conan stew. Kagan will also get the shield buff. I'm going to take the medical devices. Yeah, eventually they crumble by themselves. Well, you know, they do have a little bit of help thanks to the Romulan Republic representative. Not to mention, you know, everybody else who hates them, which admittedly is a very long list. Very, very long list. Engine I can stack in here, and I think that might be all the batteries I can work with. Alright, alright, and alright. Oh, that's a standard pistol. Get rid of that. Open up another slot. This is a standard, yep, standard heavy cannon. That goes away. Standard photon. That goes away. Oh, engine batteries. How did I miss those? And the auxiliary. Oh man, how do I keep missing those things? This is why it's good to sort every once in a while. The house cannot stand on a bed of lies. Kapla! Truth. All right. I believe that's everything I can cover here. Oh, I have another bit of shielding to give away. So, to him. Oh, and we'll give him the. That's right, wasn't it? Yeah, it's basically like water to a Gorn, I'm sure. More medical stuff. Well, seeing as that I'm in charge, I get the medical stuff. Huh. That's interesting. Sometimes the small ones don't necessarily stack like you would expect them to. Yeah, whatever works. Alright. Now... Oh, weapons. Well, Kagan's a tactical guy, so theoretically he'll be doing more damage, so here we go. The Starfleet Delta Challengers are Klingons. Well, at least they put someone worthy in charge of their vessels. Granted, they couldn't hack it as members of the KDF, but, you know, those who cannot qualify for KDF are certainly the cream of the crop for Starfleet. Okay, we're going to Nimbus 3.
Everything we do is
For those who are long-time Star Trek fans, you know all about Nimbus 3. The planet of galactic peace. Galactic peace, that's hilarious. Oh, I can beam down right from here. So what's going to come next are going to be a heap of ground missions, with 1 or 2 space missions thrown in. So, good time. What house am I from? You know, I haven't really given it that much thought, but I know it's not going to be Moog. I'd probably hop onto memory. I'd either go into memory alpha or memory beta and pick some obscure house. Or maybe I'm a houseless warrior. Just taking what he can get, kind of like Martok did. Martok was a commoner, and he kind of clawed his way up. I can approve of that. Skills. Let's get my skills worked out here. More targeting. And since I'm unlikely to be messing with a hangar, we will go with threat control. Because I'm a very threatening guy. Okay, tiny bit of XP and experience, lots of City of Paradise, and nothing great here except for another duty officer. You know, speaking of duty officers, I probably should have tried to see if I can get any of them running while I was doing stuff here. Some of them might even be done. Do I have any holographic guys yet? No, I don't. I guess I won't execute any of them yet. And I'm pretty sure this would also get a guy executed. Let me double check. Yes, that'll execute him too. So we're not going to be doing a whole lot in the way of that. EVA suit training. Oops, not that one. There seems to be some sort of lag that happens a lot on duty officer missions sometimes. Don't know why that is. They did something somewhere along the line, it was never the same. Guess some Klingons want to grab lightning in a bottle by anointing Starfleet. Worf's legacy. Well, you know, Worf is respected by almost everyone these days. Gotta respect that. Yet you'll note that he still came back to the Empire. And technically he's with the House of Martok these days, not necessarily the House of Moog. If memory serves, of course. Admittedly, I am occasionally a little senile. I think I've burned off all my duty officers at this point, or at least all the ones who were useful. Okay, we'll let that all go, and we will move on into the bar. You know, this gives me a wonderful idea. Since I'm here, why don't I offload my junk into here? That way I can deal with it at my leisure and not have to worry about carrying stuff that I'm not using. I can sell that off at some convenient moment. What I really want to do is just be able to double click these things and have them go in. Why am I still carrying this one? Standard warp core. Go away. Standard engine. Go away. A bunch of standard shields. How did I miss these the first time? That's a rhetorical question. There's something funny about the challenge. Alright, I'm curious. What specifically is funny about the challenge? What is it that brings amusement? Okay. Is that kit I can use? Oh, it's willpower. I don't need willpower. Not Green Lantern. Some of the deaths. Oh, we had people becoming casualties now? I've been lucky so far. Haven't gotten shot dead, haven't been killed. It's only a matter of time. Usually don't see a whole lot in the way of cruel and unusual deaths in Star Trek Online, but I can't rule out the possibility that it happens either. Yeah, there's no death ending the challenge. That rule is gone. Yeah, I do recall you mentioning that, and I said that is so good because I will probably drop dead in a disgustingly rapid period of time. But without having to worry about that, my odds of getting anywhere remotely halfway through the challenge has gotten a lot better. Oh, right, I have a nice empty inventory again. Well, almost empty. Now, one of these guys here you can talk to and he'll eventually give you repeatable missions. We're not going to be worrying about that. That kind of feels like it would be in the same category as patrol missions.
Someone told you I could give it to you.
Yeah, where's that
I'll
Valorant
tell
weapons?
you what I told.
Off to the desert. We're not going to dance around the conversation here. We're just going to get the information and move. Of course, I seem to recall there's also some zone events that happen out here, and I see there are people who are already waiting for said zone events. Oh, more power to them. Me, I'm going for the fun stuff. Ooh, it looks like a Federation and Klingon squad were attacked by scorpions. Rough break. Bro, if the Klingon warriors can't handle scorpions, then come on. I expect better out of Klingons. I'm not surprised from Starfleet, but the Klingons, come on. I expect better out of you. And survivors, including, naturally, these clueless Federation people. Yes, 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 Starfleet will rescue, blah, blah, blah. That takes care of those. You know, I could have sworn there was more of those back in the day, but... Then again, after playing for God knows how long, details tend to start escaping people. Well, they certainly start escaping me. Oh, look. It's one of the evil Scorpy things. Day 1 arthropods, which kind of begs the question, how did they get from Dewa to here? Undoubtedly, they hitched a ride in someone's cargo. Now, one of the things that tends to pop up here occasionally as well are giant scorpions. Another zone event that happens occasionally. I don't know what the exact timing on those are, and I'm not going out of my way for them either. Now, how these scorpions are dropping loot drops like weapons and armor is a question that's probably best not looked at too closely. More debris. Okay, I declared the debris question. Now we're just deal with pest control. For anyone who may be joining, I am currently engaged in Delta Challenge, which in a nutshell is play the game as if I were a brand new player doing the Delta recruitment missions. No dilithium use, no screwing around on the exchange, no use of Zen in your stuff. Well, unless it's cosmetic. Cosmetic is okay. Anything that actually does anything, not so much. I've run 2 of 8. I can run 2 of 8. And there's a number of other Star Trek Online streamers who are doing the same challenge, who are undoubtedly much further along than I am, because, you know, I only stream generally once a week, although I'm going to do a little bit more, particularly this week. For example, I wasn't going to mention this until the end of the stream, but I am planning on doing a stream tomorrow, which is off of my usual scheduling. But my usual Thursday night activities aren't happening this week. So that frees up some time, and that gives me a chance to perhaps maybe get a little bit catch up with the challenge. We can but hope. So we're going to go to the law. Contact the law.
Oh.
Yes,
Taylor,
Valoron,
I'm
give me
sure
stuff. Go to the ruins. Ah, there's that zone event I was talking about. We got a Noskin outside who's going to have his gang do his thing. And he'll very likely already be dead by the time I get out of the gates. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Doesn't bother me. Although nobody's actually going to engage, I'm kind of surprised. I figured all those people were standing out there so they could engage these guys, and they didn't. Huh. Well, I'm not engaging because it's a zone event, And while it's not technically a patrol, if I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. If that makes things harder on me, well, hey, maybe I'm a masochist. After all, I was perfectly okay with the one death rule. Okay, and we've got Behala worms. While this is certainly their first appearance in the episodic chain, in the chronology of the game's development, it is not their first time. They actually made their appearance in the mission of Colosseum long ago, which I'm sure we will be dealing with in all of its graphic detail later on. Now, I find it entertaining that I can get information from triggers by killing worms. This makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, we're starting to get something coherent by killing these worms. Early, I'm convinced that they put that detail in because they figured that all of the computers and terminals they used in here would cause problems. Speaking of computer terminals, if I recall correctly, somewhere around here, there should be a very important computer terminal. Although, actually, I'm not sure I would care. Yeah, there it is. I was only looking right at it. This is a small transporter that will transport me to and from the Paradise City bar. Although, I guess I have to actually go to the Paradise City bar and activate it there. Which would mean more to me if, you know, I wasn't going to be able to beam back to Paradise City right here. It's more helpful if you're planning on doing the repeatable patrol missions that are all over the place. Or if you're trying to take advantage of those zone events. There's one that'll be over here as well that involves an elder worm, I think. Or maybe it's a queen worm. I don't actually recall. But it's clearly not active because there's no queen worm over here. And there won't be until someone wipes those worms out on a semi-regular basis. I am, of course, in no particular hurry. At least not beyond, you know, getting the missions done. Okay, let's go back to shooting worms. Ultimately, I think killing the worms is a little bit faster in getting the information, which, again, seems odd. But then again, they're also choking up equipment diagnostics, armor. I don't even want to think about what these things' diet is. Oh, there's an older worm right there. How about we stand here in the shield area? Whoa. Man, that one could throw a spitball pretty far, can't he? That's annoying, so let's kill him next. Die, die, die. There we go. And there was much noise. Now, see, these guys are much more amiable. Meaning they go down a lot faster and a lot easier. And don't have a range of a half mile for their spitballs. %. We're almost there. Oh, there's another elder worm. Tell you what, why don't you guys go and kill that thing, and I'll kill the ones down here. And we'll just go with... Okay, these guys are a little more durable than the ones in Coliseum. The ones in Coliseum must be underfed. And that's another one down. Okay, up, and they got the Ahala. Ah! But of course, he actually had a loot drop all the way up there, so... Let's get up there and grab it. I know it's just white quality, but... Equipment is going to be hard to come by, so... 5 to go. So you know what I'll do? Actually, no, it doesn't matter, because I'll be able to beam back to Paradise City. So I'm just going to go and blast these guys. Oops. Of course, I'd have to have a gun in hand to blast them. Can't really blast them with a bladed weapon. Not unless it's a Qualta blade. Which is a different game, different sci-fi setting entirely. Alright, use the computer back at the bar to decipher information. Sounds like a plan. I just need to be able to get my beam to Paradise City up. There we are. And bap, I'm back. So we'll just go to the computer terminal and see what's useful. That's not the computer terminal. Although it's easy to get that mistaken. Now that's the transporter I was referring to earlier. That's in Paradise City. Now there's a couple other locations listed on here. You'll see Stronghold, Canyon, and Kamaray. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I beat myself right back here. Clearly this is not a transporter with that has any safeties on it. Okay, time to do math. Luckily, I can do math. The blind man sees all. Let's have a chat with Mr. Jones. We'll take our new duty officer, who's a geologist. Yay.
This blind man must be some
Blind man thing. Plasma torpedo launcher that I technically use, but that's not necessarily. I mean, there's no disruptor torpedoes.
Who that guy is, but someone in this town must
And
know.
armor.
The only you want him.
That will be helpful. Let's grab our skills. Another space point. Let's go with defensive maneuvering now. We like maneuvering. And have a chat with my favorite Borgie.
You're looking now.
Duty officer to work on replicator. Beam down security teams to show our superior numbers. Not just our superior numbers, but our superior battle acumen. I just love this part. Whoosh. Come on, lay some hubris on me, guys. The Klingon Empire will crush the renegades. Come on, give me that Klingon ego. No one dares to oppose the Klingon Empire. Hell yeah. And the Orion Syndicate will learn to obey the Empire. Yeah, gotta love how direct the Klingons are. They don't do subtle. Boost morale, boost support at the bar. Well, let's start with these guys. Talking and talking. There we go. Talking and talking. 2 to go. Thanks to, simple math. More morale. And more morale. And finally, buy everybody a round of drinks.
We may not like you. Around for the whole bar?
Yeah, we're good that way. Ooh, Law wants to talk to us about the blind man. Well, let's find out what Law knows. Hopefully he'll be able to tell us something useful, because I'd hate to break the law. I'm horrible, I know.
Folks around town are starting to talk about you. They think you're really here to
And meanwhile, we have... Who's this suspicious-looking person?
Ryan Syndicate. You're looking for the blood now.
Okay, tell me everything you know.
You'll have to.
So it's off to the Orion Stronghold. So first step is get the heck out of Paradise City. We're going to take a shortcut. Gravity, my friend! Now, hopefully, for a change, if somebody's going out there and wiping out all the scorpions, maybe they'll make it nice and easy for me to get to the location without having to dodge too many scorpions. And there we are. Someone is doing their shooting. Let's hope they've cleared the way. And we've got someone using Alachi walkers. That must be fun. Almost there, almost there. Run, Forrest, run. And here we are. Well guarded, huh? Well, let's see how well guarded they take this. So far, so good. The guards are less than impressive. There are times where I really wish I were a tactical officer so I could throw grenades or something at them well in advance. Then again, at some point I'll start getting orbital strikes. That will take care of that detail quite nicely. So far, we are cutting a swath through these Orion pirates. Well, Orion plus Gorn plus Nausicaan and... Really, if you wanted to point to an area that was the hive of scum and villainy in Star Trek Online, this would be it. Yeah, disruptive activity. Clearly, I'm using a lot of disruptor damage. Oh, here we go. I'm talking about a stun grenade. I pick up a stun grenade kit. Which, of course, I can't actually use because I'm an engineering captain. Makeshift prison. I guess I should let people out. I mean, there's no honor in being caged. I wonder if these are the people who've gone missing? Maybe they have. Maybe they are. But really, I'm content just to make the lives of these pirates a living hell, and anything that makes their life difficult, I am 100% behind. Okay, Group 1, out with ya. Never thought they'd be happy to see someone from the Klingon Empire. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of cells, and I only have to worry about. Geez, someone wiped out the pirates in here, but didn't beam these guys out. I'll take the free. Now, the reason why you have multiple cells here is because back in its heyday, like when the mission first came out, they didn't want this place to be emptied out by someone and then have people have to wait for an extended period for respawns. They had to take into account that there were multiple people doing this all at once. Who are you guys missing? There we go. Guy tried to run outside. Because, yeah, you can see right outside there, someone else is doing this mission as well. It would be a good way to hose somebody. And the prisoners have, Okay, that didn't work out quite the way I was expecting, but I am not going to argue. Still in a position to wreak havoc. And that will be the last group of prisoners I have to worry about. Okay, off of you.
Thank you. I thought I'd be so.
Yes, we're going to here to wipe out the syndicate. No need to worry. We are going to go out this way. Don't have to, but I'm going to. There's two ways in and out. We went in one way, we're going out the other way. This will get us a little closer to our destination. Coming out of the cavern, into the very bright light, ooh, with all sorts of bad guys here. Okay, they clearly did not want me setting up a turret. How rude. Now, you'll notice that our current job here is to weaken the outer defenses, which effectively means kill everybody you see. Well, this is not a big hazard for a Klingon, that's for certain. Let's see, is that going to lead up? No, we'll have to go around. Feels wrong. I should be able to. No, I do gotta go around the hard way. Well, actually, I could have gone. But that's okay. This guarantees I'll get my outer defenses taken care of. And they are getting taken care of, alright. Getting some kit modules that I can use. I'm not a big fan of the mines. But I don't really have a psychological problem with using them either. We will reevaluate at a quieter moment. Quieter moment defined as I'm not being shot at by somebody. And now we can move through to the courtyard. That said, we are going to have to blow some people away first. Well, you know, part of the way of dealing with keeping a job for a long time is being happy with it. Love your work. And the Klingons, they are loving their work. Now the next stage is take control of the courtyard. This is not the courtyard, but they are in the way. Oops, more crops. I'm going to have to seriously consider doing some sales soon. Because I am already... Well, actually, I'm not filling up that fast. I guess I'm just eager. Oh, right. That's... Now this is the courtyard. Oh, these guys just hopped on down, didn't they? Oh, I'm impressed. I really expected them to stay up there and just snipe at me. But no, they've decided to come out and fight. Respect. Honorable combat is always to be lauded. I will give you honorable ends. Kapla! And we have gotten our percentage here. So we're going to try to avoid further combat. The operative word being try. And go to the entrance of Shandu. Contact Horus.
That's about all I can tell you.
And we wrap up this mission.
What?
We're going to grab energy dampening because that's usually the way to go.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, now there's all the emergency holograms.
Let people know I gave it to you.
This one will give us plasma weapons, which means they'll be garbage. And, ooh, a better Klingon Batleth. Yes, I think that will be an obvious choice.
You want information?
Now let's get in before somebody aggroes. Locate Hassan. First things first, though. Let's take a look at our toys here. Well, actually, first things first, let's get a new skill. Improved maneuvering, and I've got a new ground choice to make. I can go with armor or regen. Or I could always, you know, add to my shields. We're going for defense. And we will train in shield recharge. And when I say train, it means I will be able to train others in shield recharge. Of course, that involves spending dilithium, blah, 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 so that's not likely to be a problem. Alright. Armor. Who is using Cruddy armor? Oh, unfortunately, the armor I have here that's not Cruddy is commander level. In fact, most of my loot seems to have been commander level. I blame Nimbus. But we do have the reward here, so Korgu gets better armor. And we'll improve Tethonies as well. And this will probably be shoved out the window at some point. Do I want to arm that plasma torpedo? No, I don't think I do. I mean, it's a torpedo, and I could justify loading it on and all, but call me a traditionalist. I'm gonna stick with the photons for now. Maybe if quantum's rolled around, then I'll consider it. Now, I love this line. We're never going to get in. Hey, buddy, there's a line! As entertaining as the dialogue is, we're just going to zip through because speed. Bit of an arena combat going on down in there. I'm sure that won't be important at any point in the future. Sit through him. Go down to the dance floor. You'll never know how many people on the forums were wanting to have Shangdu made a social zone at some point. You know, I haven't really been doing it in this character, but since I have the harvestable right here where I can't possibly ignore it. And we have Hassan, the Undying. What do you figure the odds on that are? Oh, surprise, surprise, here we are in the arena. Let's get the battlefield prepped a little bit, shall we? I love the announcers in these things, though. He has such enthusiasm. Okay, everybody retreat back here, because I don't want anybody falling into the pit of fire over there. No, Korgu, don't put the shielding up there, you imbecile! Let's have that ready. Just in case I need it. There you go. That's where you put your shield generator. Huzzah! Oh, how about that? We still have one of those butts out here. Come and get us, Pooch. Next wave in 7, 6, 5. Ah, nuts. Did despawn my bomb.
From the subtropical savannah of Nuro, can the Mugatu make our fighters sweat?
Love these guys. Okay, new bomb. Come a little closer, Alpha Mugatu. Oh, nuts. He didn't even look scratched. That not good. That's right, we've got to just get stuck in that shield there. Well, that worked out rather nicely. New bomb.
This fierce beast is from the frontier of Day 1-3. Let's see if it puts our fighters in a pinch.
Now, fun fact, it used to be a different announcer. Somewhere along the line, they must have swapped voice actors. Okay. He's still here! Someone kill it with fire! And I believe the next wave is our last wave.
The result of this match is almost a foregone conclusion. I give you the crew of the Snapdragon.
I don't know, I like the way the old announcer did it. The Snapdragon! Ah well. The past is the past. And we are all about the future. Well, that seemed to leave a bit of a mark on Fang there. Now, I do feel compelled to mention that this mission has in the past demonstrated a minor bug where ultimately you find that you can't actually escape. Let's hope that bug doesn't happen today, huh? Come on, Mirren the Merciless. It's not as classy as Ming, but we'll go with it.
Sometimes take matters into your own hands.
Now see, this is one of those examples where they need to do a little bit of a pass on here, because they clearly had two different voice actors doing this, and they didn't get rid of one of them. Wow, he really is undying. Let's see if I can get him into the pit. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I've had him in this place.
That would have been too much to hope for. Alright, time to get my people moving and get out of here now, because if that door closes up, we're never going to escape. Well, that's to say the fight's going to get a lot more complicated. That said, jumping out of here like this is a good way to get killed, because everything in here is effectively aggro. If I were smart, I would be fighting with a battle to get out of here. But we're just going to do the classic method of kill them all. Let the deity of your choice sort it out. Not a Klingon deity, of course, though, because Klingons have no gods, since they were more trouble than they were worth. Okay, we want to get into here now, so I'm going to try to encourage my people to get in here. Well, that worked out better than expected. Okay, set them on normal, kill their waypoints, and let's get into more trouble, shall we? Okay, sniper, go down. And that leaves raid leader. Got bad news for your raid leader. Picked a bad day to be here. Plasma. Oh well, you can't win them all. Okay guys, let's not get attached to what's on the other side of that wall. Follow me. Oh, and there's Hassan! Up, and he's running like a coward he is. Let's grab his harvestable, I mean it's right here. And let's see what he's got in his records here. Okay, let's beam out and continue our pursuit. I said there was at least a couple space missions. Here's the first.
Romulans, lowlives, and scum for...
Yeah. Let's go blow some Orions to tiny bits. Let's get my weaponry up. Now, battle cruisers will usually be at their best if they're not head-on. Broadsides are the way to go with these guys, because that's where they can bring all of their very substantial weaponry to bear. Now, all that said, sometimes the shielding on the bad guys is a little tougher than expected. Oh, what did he just hit me with? What's that red beam? Well, it hardly matters now. Come on. I want to explode now. Remember that guy. He'll be important later. Oh, there goes the... Thanks for telling me about the Valorant signatures before we fixed it, you idiot! There are times where you just want to beat the living tar out of your command crew. This is one of those times. Target shields have failed. Excellent. When target shields have failed, that's the best time to throw torpedoes at them. I am always happy to help fix ships that want to blow up the bad guys. The bad guys, of course, being defined as anyone foolish enough to challenge me. Ah, the Klingon philosophy is so pure. It doesn't require anything resembling logic. It does give them a good enemy to fight, and they're happy. And one more brigand. And as we free these guys, except for that first one, they start coming along to help out. Ooh, somebody had quantums.
Get my shields back online, and we have a deal.
Congratulations, your shields are back online. You're welcome. Let's take advantage of the cloaking device. Again, not a battle cloak, but it don't gotta be. Been pretty well in this fight. I don't think the shields have even gotten really singed. Oh, I'm sure. All under control. Didn't need any help whatsoever. I've seen that story before. Cloak it, cloak it, cloak it. Oh, rough break. Target shields have failed? Too bad. Well, that's irony. Recently, I was beating the tar out of the Hirogen, and now I'm working with them. It's a funny world. Now, sometimes, if you get lucky, you can actually save the other ships. If you get lucky. Let's see if I can help out his shields a little bit. If I can get his shields to stay stable. So I actually managed to save one. The other guys are probably... Yeah, the guy over here is definitely dead. I'm pretty sure the guy on the other side is dead too. It's not necessarily impossible to save them, but it is difficult. Tracker being me, huh? Well, Tracker being you. Take that. Of course, there's... I have a lot of people fighting on my side. There's one of you, so your odds sort of suck. Okay, one more target to go out there. He's... Yeah, looks like he's already taken care of his potential ally. Oh, he's all the way over here. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they were blowing that up far sooner than I expected. Cruiser, Corvette. Voices, voices, voices. Incidentally, those big circle things you're seeing are cruiser commands. I was shifting the shields for protecting that ally, potential ally. But as a general rule, I'm going to tend to stick with the weapon systems. Because, as Zone mentioned earlier, damage is king. Get more torpedoes, and that takes care of him. Of course, we do have one tiny loose end left. Our boy Hassan. The so-called Undying. Is that an ally? Okay, I wasn't sure if he was an ally and if he was even functional. But I would like to have as many of these people here to help as possible, because this could be a bit of a fight. Especially if Hassan happens to be carrying reinforcements with him. You would think that that would not be the case, but...
You think I...
Yeah. It's always a joy to hear the egotistical kick off their brag there. It will do him no good whatsoever, however, because not only is he outnumbered, but he's also outclassed by Klingon warriors. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I had my shields as my primary power supply. No wonder it's been taking me a while to deal with them. So we have a whole lot of weapons fire going on here. And it's a safe bet that Hassan is not long for this world. Come on, let's see that Warbar Dreadnought drop like a rock. 20% and dropping fast. Really, he never had a chance. Trying to escape. What should we do? Capture him alive or kill him? It's a good day for him to die. Fire! Hit him with the high yields. Not yet. Let's get rid of the rest of these annoying little vermin first. After all, it's only polite to clean up after yourself. Zipping around me. Let's see if the cracker beam helps out. Ah, that was satisfying. Beam back down to Nimbus 3. Alright, first things first.
Two good things came out of this.
Contact
Hassan's
Law.
not in a position to harm
Get new
anyone
bat
else.
lift.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Replace old batlith with shiny new batlith. Second, I leveled. That means I get a skill. Let's see, drain, control, or maybe I want to backtrack a bit because you can do this, and up my projectile weapon training. Next, I have a new KDF officer available. Now, I'm in need of tactical officers, so tactical officer you are. Sure. Man, he looks even more like Conan than Conan. Rename. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Change the uniform because I want all my people to look different and unique. Yeah, though, we're gonna change that stance, though. That's kind of the cowardly, creaturey. No. We'll make him relaxed. And let's do the uniform. Actually, that's pretty good for him. Pants. We'll go with that. So I definitely seem to be working with the Orions an awful lot here. I have some duty officer missions I seem to have wrapped up, so let's pick up every benefit I can off of that and see if there's anything else I can pick up now. No, well, I can execute one of the holograms. And we will let one of the holograms basically off itself. Yes, I do possess a certain level of twisted humor occasionally. And... God, okay, looks like we only got one medical mission I can deal with. Oh, you know, you do what you can. Alright, Horace Jones. What's next? A fistful of Gorn. Here we'll get the usual bonuses plus Law's duty officer. Kit reward. So, next step is to talk to Law. Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be getting out of news today. If I can get this mission nailed down, certainly, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get the remaining mission out of the way. But I could be wrong, so we'll find out. Oh, looks like I have to actually go through the cutscene. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's just another bug. Maybe we find Hakim and all those missing people. Now, I admit I haven't been reading this as carefully as I usually do. But I'm pretty sure the name Hakim hasn't come up yet in this mission, so how the heck would we know? I can't prove it though because I've just been flowing through the text and all that, so it is what it is, what it is. Now I gotta go down into the canyon here. You know, it occurs to me that I never grabbed the teleporter over at the stronghold area. Well, that was never a priority. And neither is this, honestly. Oh, there we go. It's nice that they have these nice little lampposts to tell me where I need to go. Oh yeah, I suppose I could have... Well, no, I couldn't arm the Kit. I'm pretty sure it was commander level. Now we're gonna fight Gorn. No jokes, please. Heard most of them already. We don't need those level of puns unless I'm the one making them. Yes, that's hypocritical. No, I don't care. Okay, gotta grab some consoles. So let's turn number 1 off. Done. Oh look, someone's doggy. Oh, look, somebody's Gorn. Now, I don't really have to fight these guys, though. Now, things are going to start getting entertaining once we get down here, because there's a mission here that requires you to basically kill off Gorn to get drops. And the respawn timers are perhaps not the best in the world. Plus, you gotta repair cabling. Okay, what have I missed? Grumble, grumble, snarl. Ran right by. Oh no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, something very strange is going on here. I missed a console. I missed a console, and I missed the first console, it looks like. Oh, that's really annoying. Because now I gotta fight my way through all these Gorn. Oh well. If it were easy, they would not require a Klingon to do it. But it's still really annoying. Yeah, see that one all the way up top there? That must be the one I missed. I'm pretty sure I got the second one. Well, it can't be too embarrassing. Admittedly, that's under famous last words territory. Yep, see? Nothing here. Can't freaking believe I missed this one. Only ran right by it. Yeah, your kingdom's a canyon. Okay, now we gotta override another console, which is all the way back down there, so we're gonna take the easy way. Whee! No fall damage for me. Oh yeah, did I mention that there's Gorn up in the cliffside just chucking rocks down at us? Okay, that's good. My people are hitting the right people now. Now, gotta get these satellite codes that are dropped by these guys. But as you may have noticed, there is a lot of competition for these satellite codes. On the other hand, this could work out. No, attack these guys. Meantime, I'm gonna get some of these cables severed. Because they're important too, and who knows how long it'll take before they respawn here. Oh great, my people are going unconscious. I don't think I authorized them to go unconscious. Up. Up, I didn't authorize that either. Get me up. Looks like I've had my first official casualty here. Slam one of those medical things. How the heck are these two guys wiping my entire team out? Good news, though. Is I've gotten all the satellite codes I need. And I seem... Oh, actually, no, I haven't. The Gorn Engineer is one of those zone events that I was referring to earlier. I should have known that things were looking too good. Oh, well. That on the other hand, so I just need to cut the cable. Cut the cord, so to speak. That said, we do still need to fight our way through these guys, so... Oops, someone's popping a mortar at me. That's rude. And one more cable section to cut, and we are done. Now there is an accolade, if I recall correctly, if you pop one of the couple of the guys throwing rocks up there. But I'm not in that much of a hurry. Ah, 2 in the same mission. That's really annoying. Good heavens, those rocks are definitely killing. I think they buffed those things. Because I don't recall them being quite that lethal in the past. Okay. Yeah. Are you kidding me? How far can they throw those things? I've got phasers and disruptors that can't get that kind of distance. Okay. I'm just going to sit down here and relax and let these guys kill these stupid things before I even try to have them help me at this point. Oh good, that knocked him down. I mean, for crying out loud. There's the accolade. Didn't want to, but they forced me to it. Now kill that other one. We can call for help now. And get the medic awake too. Oh, and here comes the rock to take me out again. Now kill him. It's time for revenge. A cardinal Klingon virtue. Crying out loud. Did they kill him? I think maybe they killed him. Who would have thought that those rock throwers would be the nastiest suckers in the game? Oh, no, you don't. I have fallen down far too many times in this session. I am not going to do it again. The good news is we're past the rock throwers. I can handle standard Gorn. Ugh. Alright, the good news is now we can override that satellite. And look, we have one of those decrepit personal transporters. We're not going to use them, because I'm not done in this area yet. Time for a little bit of hacking. Oh, it's the math again. Double, double, toil and trouble. Override. Now we just follow the cables out. And we should be okay with the Gorn at this point. Of course, that doesn't necessarily mean we're out of the woods yet. The first time I did this mission way back when, I thought I needed to run across the here with the cords here. Which you can't do because way too much of an incline. And then I realized, oh wait, we have a landing bridge right over here. Duh! Now why we have this console out here sitting in the middle of nowhere, who knows? Ours is not to question why. And I see the Gorn Chief is out there in another zone event, which I am, again, ignoring. I am instead continuing our long-term mission. Now, they also talked about traveling with satellite, but do those look like satellites to you? I think not. And yes, Morehala worms. Leading us nicely to that particular station, observatory. It is not a satellite. I'm really not sure what they were thinking. I've made comments about the need for a text pass on a lot of things, missions and stuff, and this feels like it should have been one of them. Satellite. That is not a satellite. Transmitter, maybe. Now, sometimes there's a zone event in this tower, too. Not right now, obviously. And the access door. Now we just need to find a way out of here. Well, actually, the way out of here is in. Alright. We survived, yes.
Found Hakib's base.
Let's get the toys.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Alright. Let's go on up. I really don't think... Okay, you know what? I am going to grab the electroplasma because the full impulse energy shunt, I think, will be of benefit. And again, I've got a choice between hanger, something for the hanger, which is nothing to me, and battery expertise. We'll play with batteries. 3. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1 You know, I feel like we just skipped a whole bunch here because I went with what was automatically being given to me. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm having my butt kicked so hard down here. I shouldn't actually be doing this mission. Oops. You know, this is one of those cases where the auto-hail may have been a good idea. Eh. Oh, you know what? Don't care. Let's grab that last mission. Installation 18.
Everything we do.
And wrap up this arc. And we can deal with the Fakiri next time. Yeah, this is going to run me long tonight, but hey, you know what? That's okay. Down we go. And ooh, light bridge. Shades of Star Wars. Look! Tal Shiar! Slimy Tal Shiar vermin. Oh, alarm, alarm. Let's get that thing turned off before it starts getting the reinforcements here. Harvestable. Can't ignore harvests. And override the mainframe. Hack, hack, hack. And start investigating sealed rooms. Unfortunately, I can't zip through these cutscenes, but luckily none of them are what you would call horribly long. Two.
The test subjects are reacting well to the indoctrination procedures.
Sounds like evil scientist, doesn't it? Now you'll see over here we got another one of those pesky alarms getting ready to go off.
Casualties, as we expected. But those that survived should be able to start phase 3 by the end of the week.
No alarm for you. They get to remain blissfully
carefully.
ignorant.
This patient hasn't responded well to the treatments. Watch those levels. He's going critical.
Dun dun dun. That did not look like a Tal Shiar. And now over to the lab. I kind of want to do a Monster Mash reference. If I start trying to sing the lyrics, I'll probably get a DMCA strike, so best not to taunt fate. Now I'm going to try to bring the fight up here, because you'll see we have, yep, horrible alarm calling for help again. No alarm for you. Now let's get all the people out of their trapped cares with their stories of trauma. Not to mention a weasel we will meet again. You know,
The light. I was in a
I was getting ready to say, how many times does it take to get him to go? Communications. That's another room entirely. So out we go. Ooh, look. More Tal Shiar. I guess they're begging for a beating. Oh, even more tall she are. And I can see they have one of those handy little reinforcement alarms, so let's stay here and off with you. Now, if I recall correctly, there's one more hiding in here. Yep, right up top there, so I'm just gonna move myself up here. Put myself in a prime position to shut it down. Oops. Didn't expect to get grenaded though. Turn off the alarm. No more reinforcements for you guys. This is actually going pretty quickly when I don't have to do heavy reading. Status update, parameters, status update, parameters, back, change access rights. Oh yeah. E133. Okay, admin is epsilon. Read is 13. Write is 3, and access is 377. How's that for being able to remember details? Let's make some changes there and move on. Oh, did I hear something beam in somewhere? I thought I heard something beam in somewhere. Now the next fight is potentially a little rough. And by a little rough, meaning it gets ugly really quickly. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to lure some guys out here. There we go. Because that door will lock at one point, and that causes problems. So better for all concerned if I can take care of as many of them out here as possible. And then charge inside and... oh, look at that. Here, let me put down a gift for you. Okay, everybody, charge inside. Guys. Guys. Hello? Stupid plasma fire wimps. Okay, now we gotta fight this guy. Alachi Beta. I wonder if he's related to Hirogen Beta. Here, let me have a gift for you here. It makes noises. You know, this mission went pretty quick so far. Of course, there is still a couple minor problems before we can call it a done deal. Now we have you. If you want to get out of here alive, you'll answer our questions. Start with something simple. Who? Okay, I guess that was not simple enough. Okay, beam up. Yeah, nice try, but I saw that coming. Held by a Talchiar fleet. There's Hakiv.
Good fight.
And the pirates. And the Klingons.
This fight, noble, now that you've met my
Hakiv runs away like a little girl. Well, that's not really true because, you know, we're in a very enlightened age here. Little girls will kick their butts. I do have some extra power to play with now, so let's take advantage. I'd prefer to save the double D battle groups for last because they will wreck my day. And the last thing I need is to have those triple torpedoes ending. But if we can get through this mission, this fight, that will be it for the arc, and we'll not gone too far over. Yeah, chasing me like that was not the smartest move you've ever made. Oh, come on. He's at 1%. The hole is practically... There we go. This is not where I want you to be. Tavaro Warbirds. They're more my speed. The double Ds are on the list. They're just going to be last on the list. Oh. Well, maybe I better zoom through here because... Oh yeah. And another Tavaro who's just waiting to get blown up. And that'll leave the double Ds. One down and one to go. Unfortunately, that one seems like it's in pretty good shape. Still, I think we've got this. He just has too many people firing on him at the same time. Bye-bye. And beam back down to Nimbus to close the book.
That's about all I can do.
Have you heard the
What's been
news?
going on high? Well, do you want information?
Let's take our toys. I see that we have Tetrion weapons here, which are part of the big potential final builds. So I may hold on to them even though they're horribly low in their rankings. Nimbus Distress Call will be helpful. Warp Core, yes.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Oh good, I have some more duty officers rolling in. Let's grab them. I have some duty officer assignments that are done. Let's get those. Let's beam back out of here. Because I want to get back into sector space and grab whatever duty officer missions I can left. Oh yeah, and purchase my skills. I didn't quite make what I was really hoping it might be able to pull off getting to level 20 here this evening, but looks like I'm just a couple levels shy. There was probably pie in the sky. Let's grab that impulse energy shunt that I was referring to earlier. And let me just double check the equipment here. I think I might start doing some selling here. Do we have better? Yes, we have a Mark IV shield. I don't know if that's a... Well, this is still an improvement. In raw capacity, at least. Oh, he doesn't have anything. Of course, Gad doesn't go on the ground, but he might someday. Could happen. Tethani is using a measly Mark II. Let's make sure I'm giving her a disruptor weapon. Good. That was important there, because again, rules indicate we must use disruptors. Armor. Mark V is good. Mark III is good for you. You are going to upgrade yourself too. Actually, let's upgrade a little higher than that. 4, and I'm certainly 4. Okay. Wait a second. What's this? A Tribble? How did this Tribble get in my list? Get out of here. 2 of them! I tell you, man, that's rough. I do have a Mark IV equipment here. Fuse armor. Okay, I like that. We're taking that instead of the bomb. Because the bomb, not so great. Engineering kit, I'm using a better one. And this quick fix is Mark 5, so I can't use that. Okay, now we're going to do the big sale by calling in that freighter. I can't use the exchange, but I can bloody well use a freighter and sell for field credits. Oh! Warp core. Is that a better warp core? .5 shield power. I like shield power. Shield power it is. Okay, let's start selling off the debris. Anything that's Mark 4 or... Oh, how the heck did I miss that? I have a Mark 4 blue quality. Korgu, congratulations. And we'll give Tithani the... No, we'll give Rag this, because Rag's the medic. My corn medic. That amuses me. Okay, keeping the hypo. 5 or 6 equipment. They get kept because I might be able to use them. I don't know that I'll use them, but I prefer to keep my options open. That'll get me nothing for that. Plasma is useless to me. I don't need the standard issue Batleth anymore. I'm getting rid of the provisions. Plasma I can't use. Oops, didn't want to sell that. Oh well. More plasma. Mark II polyalloy. Energy harnesses. Plasma torpedoes. Mark V shield, Mark V armor, Mark V gun, Mark V armor, Mark V kit modules. I can't use the phaser, get rid of that. Can't use tactical. Mark V. Engineering Mark V. I have a fair number of Mark V stuff gained here. And sword. So, all sorts of good stuff for the future. Next on our list will be Blood of the Empire. Actually, no, it won't. Well, yeah, Blood of the Empire. Alright, and that is going to do it for this evening. Thank you all for watching, whether you're watching this live or if you're watching it after the fact, either on Twitch or on YouTube. I'm always happy to have someone stop by, say hello, hopefully be entertained. I will be streaming tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern to roughly 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern, unless some wacky thing happens that screws up my schedule even further. I can't rule that out. And then I will return. Well, there may also be a Saturday night stream too. I haven't decided on that. Depends on how things are going. On Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, I stream Star Citizen. So if you have an interest in seeing what that game's like, feel free to stop by and say hello. And of course, I will be back here next Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern to 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So we'll see how far along the Delta Challenge has gone at that point. Again, thank you all very much. I appreciate your watching. I believe I will kick over my tiny amount of viewers here to the Endeavor's channel, since I've basically rated him before, and it's Star Trek Online, so hey, let's keep things nice and consistent, shall we? So, thank you all very much. This is Korath Landwalker, signing off. Yes, for those of you who are reigning from Endeavor's channel, I give you my apologies because I am literally getting ready to sign off right now. Yeah, I tend to try to wrap up around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern or thereabouts. I ran a little long today, but not by much, obviously. My apologies. Let's see, is there any other Star Trek Online streamer who would be interesting to go to? Let me see. Anyone have good recommendations? Anyone else doing Delta challenges? Decisions. Okay, well. Yeah, I really don't follow too many of these guys, so I have no idea if I'm going to send you to... I'm going to send everyone to one of the ones who only have one viewer, because, hey, let's give them a treat. So, let's see, how about Raceboy66? Won't he be surprised? Okay. And here we go. Thanks again.